Cloud computing refers to ways that we can use virtualization technology to make it possible to go out and provision and deploy applications and systems into public and private data centers around the world. It gives us a pay-as-you-go model that can scale up and down and includes service level agreements about the availability of the hardware and the networks that run our systems. But it doesn't mean that there'll never be problems. And in this session, we're going to talk about what those patterns are for architecting solutions that are not only scalable, but also support our efforts to understand how things are running. We'll talk about things like caching, where we can have data close to where the users are running. We've got things with data synchronization for making sure we have a consistent copy, and the content delivery network. We've got things like retry logic to handle transient conditions in the data centers. We'll look at how the tools exist and what we can do to use them to look under the hood and see what's going on and be able to diagnose problems when they happen. Building large-scale systems means connecting our applications and services together across boundaries and networks that allow them to communicate and share data to get our business done. The challenge of making this work is that while we may own some of the systems, we probably don't own them all. And we may have to integrate and work with third-party services like banks or credit authorization or fulfillment partners to get our products delivered. Our information has to cross the networks and firewalls that keep the corporate data safe. This session introduces the concepts of the service bus, which is a collection of communication services available in Windows Azure. We'll look at things like queuing and how we can use queues to provide a reliable delivery mechanism for our information. We'll also see how we can use relays to get data across network boundaries. We'll take a look at how these services work and what they are, and we'll see how we can get started with the service bus.